and welcome you to a brand new comic book day. Welcome back to another new comic book day. Today we are picking up Daredevil issue 1 and I'm super hyped for it. I'm not caught up on the Daredevil show yet, so I can't be watching the episode today, but I keep whacking the mic. I already got my TV fix for today because it is in release day, episode 5, and this episode is going to be peak because Nolan is coming back to Earth. I didn't really have much to talk about this week. I haven't really done a whole lot. I started reading... not absolutely. I started reading Woman of Tomorrow, Supergirl. It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, really. I've read the first 2 issues of the trade, and like I'm not eager to keep going into it. It's not awful. What else is going on today? Nothing much. Haven't really done much over the last week, just worked, and yeah, we can go over the drip for today. But yeah, we got the Arasaka sort of two-tone, I don't know if you can see it, little stripe down there. It's got the Arasaka logo, pretty sweet. Tee, we got the Carhartts as usual right there. We got the New York Yankees hat. Rings, we got the auntie's ring, Gojo ring, it's upside down today, and then just a pinky ring, bracelet, watch, got Converse again today, and sock check, got some SpongeBob socks on today, oh yeah, and yeah, I mean, hoodie as well, let's see. Just a straight zip up with like a goat on the back, I think. Like a satanic goat. Pretty sick, pretty emo. Yeah. But no, I guess without further ado, we're gonna go head over to the comic shop. Oh yeah, it's time to go over the pulls of today. Little sneak peek for you. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of April, April Fool's Day. So today I picked up every single issue of Tom King's Wonder Woman. What? Got ya. No, I would never do that. Daredevil Day. Oh yeah, I am so unbelievably hyped about the Daredevil issue 1. I would be hyped about the show, but I'm not currently caught up enough to watch it, so I'm slacking on that. But another dub for today is new episode. Yeah! That is hype. We got new every week. What? Daredevil every week. We've got new comics every week. I've actually not caught up on JJK, but that is one thing I'm reading. And something I do want to do is I want to include more anime and manga in the vlogs. Just because I'm into that too, you know. This is only one shelf. This is kind of like a miscellaneous shelf, as well as books that are this height. And then I have 2 entire double shelves, as in like they're stacked on top of each other, continuing up. So I'm into my manga, and maybe I want to try and include that. Who's gonna stop me? Who gonna stop? But unfortunately, I did miss a few things this week just because of complications, you know, just errors that naturally happen. So my LCS didn't manage to get me the Daniel Warren Johnson variant for Daredevil because they thought I said David Nakayama, which I do request his stuff a lot, so not their fault. Everybody fumbles, you know. They said they'd order me in another copy for a few weeks later, so not the end of the world. I'll get it eventually. You know, I've got issue 1, I've got the A cover. It's not the end of the world. But what I am kind of a little bit annoyed about is this is not their fault. It's no one's fault. The trade for Exquisite Corpses Volume 2 hasn't come in yet, so they think it will be here next week. And I'm so upset because I really, really want to read it. But yeah, a little bit upset that they didn't have that this week, but they do have it next week, so that just means I've got to read some other stuff. But what I did pick up this week is absolutely peak. Saw this, had to pick it up. Little Terry and Rachel Dodson variant cover for Dark Crisis events. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths 4. It's a mouthful. And then we have the weekly pickups. First of all, we got Batgirl, issue 18. I read last issue where she is dealing with her bloodbending curse. That's peak. And this cover, first of all, look how cool this cover is. The art on the covers that I've been seeing coming out for Batgirl look insane. The inside art is also peak. Who's doing the inside art? The inside art is Miyazawa. Never heard of them, but can't wait to read that. We got Nova Centurion. I am a few issues behind on this, but I am super excited to read it. I see Star-Lord on the front. I know that he was introduced a few issues ago. The art on this I think is so cool. On this, is this a guest artist? I don't think so. We got Lopez on the art for that one. A big one for this week that I'm going to give it a go just for issue 1 because Marvel has been a bit stinky recently. And because I'm trying to cut down on my just pull list because it's a little bit expensive. I did X a lot of my Marvel pulls, but if this is really good, I might continue to get it. It is Wonder Man issue 1. I didn't read the series, watch the series, but I heard it was really good. The art looks really cool. It's really colourful, but it seems to have a little bit more of like an older style, in my opinion. But yeah, excited to read that. See how I feel about that. See if I'm going to continue to pick it up. We have, I think this is the final issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Casey Jones. This is hype. I read the first 4 issues. Peak. I haven't read issue 5 yet. I will, and then I'll read this last issue because unfortunately I am going to be cutting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Shredder from my pull list. But I did read all of this, and I thought it was really cool. I did. I'm glad I did get the entire miniseries. We then got Absolute Superman. We have the start of the new arc, and it's going to be Black Adam. I don't know if it's Absolute Black Adam or if it's Absolute Shazam. It might be Black Adam, and they might be calling him King Shazam. I could be wrong, but I'm a few issues behind. I think I'm about 4 issues behind on the Superman. It's not gripping me as much as I want it to, but hopefully in the next few issues it does, and I'm hyped for the new arc. Boom. Next we have Absolute Peak. Arguably one of the best books on the shelves. We have Matt Fraction's Batman. Look at the gorgeous art. I would say it's a guest. I thought it was a guest artist. It's by someone named Sook. I mean, the art looks really good at the moment. I know that there is. I think I remember seeing that the Robins were making an appearance in this, but I can't remember. Maybe it's just by name. But yeah, super excited about this. I actually didn't read last issue, even though because it was the Joker issue and it had the double page like fold out, which is crazy. I did look at that. It was really cool. But Matt Fraction's Batman issue 8. Peak. I'm going to read the last issue and that issue. Next, we got Venom 256. Not currently caught up on this because I'm not really pulling Venom. I'm just pulling the Death Spiral. And I need to really catch up on that. I'm slacking on my reads recently, but I mean, from what I've heard, I actually haven't heard much about Venom or really Spider-Man. A lot of people that I know aren't picking it up. I am. I read the first 13 issues, and I'm slowly catching up. I thought they were cool. I stopped right as they showed Peter Parker releasing the people in space. So that's where I got up to, and yeah, I'm gonna continue from there. It's not perfect, but I like that. I'm gonna save that one till last. But we have Logan, Black, White, and Blood. I am picking this up. I can't remember if I'm Xing it or not. I don't think so. I haven't actually read any of it yet, but it looks really cool, and I'm going to tap into that. Now that I have a good substantial amount of issues, I like having 3 or 4 issues where I can just dig into it for like an hour and just sort of actually have like a good amount of story, which is really bad for things that I just don't want to pull. It's probably why I end up spending a lot more money than I want to. But what I will be reading just on its own is Absolute Peak Daredevil issue 1. Oh yes! Is it Stephanie Phillips? I think it's Stephanie Phillips. Lee Garbett and Martin. Stephanie Phillips and Lee Garbett. Me and my friends have been so excited for this run for so long. The art looks incredible. Like I said before, I didn't manage to get the Daniel Warren Johnson variant today. Would like it. And I was going to get the Rose Pesh variant. Is it Rose Pesh? Rose Besh? I was going to get that variant if they had it, and they didn't, so unfortunately I'm not. I'm starting to implement a sort of like, I'll get it if it's there, system, so I don't spend too much. But yeah, that is the pickups for today. Super hyped about Daredevil. Might give it a read now. Who knows? Bag and boards have been secured, and I'm gonna read Deadpool. Deadpool? God, no! Ew! So it's time to read Daredevil. Oh yeah! That was peak! Oh yes. Marvel, you're on the right track. You are on the right frickin' track. I mean, it was Stephanie Phillips. You can't exactly go wrong with Stephanie Phillips. Yeah, this was really good. Spoiler warning, 3, 2, 1. Essentially, Matt Murdock is now a science professor. Not science professor, he's a law professor in a university. And he's, trying to reinvent himself, and he's, struggling in this new environment and career. But he's dependent on that, Hell's Kitchen, it's constant, it's built on blood. People are going to be there, trying to stab people. He's going to be there to defend them. All that, he's there to fight crime. And then all of a sudden, this person that completely negates all of his abilities to see turns up and says he's a dead man because he can see the future. So that's pretty cool. He's got to deal with a person that he can't hear, can't smell, can't sense, and also can't hit because he can react faster than Daredevil. So seems pretty interesting. Really enjoyed it. Wasn't too long. I think sometimes when issue 1s come out, they are a little bit too long because they're the first issue, like they're slightly bigger or they're a key issue. I think that was the perfect size. It had a prologue, then the title card, then the main story, concluded, didn't drag, it was perfect. Stephanie Phillips, Lee Garbett, that's got to be like a 4.5 out of 5. I'm not going to give it a 5 out of 5 because, wasn't mind-blowing, but for my first Daredevil comic, pretty huge. 4 out of 5 for me, for sure. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Today has been a little bit of a slow day. Had a later start, had spent a little bit more time down in town where the comic shop was. And yeah, just not a lot happened, really, this week or today. I think it's even though it's like quite a busy or like quite a heavy week for us comic book fans, just not a lot that happened for me personally, and not a lot that I really want to just put on video, you know? Oh yeah, peep that. Just this is similar to the Nightwing one that I showed you earlier. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next New Comic Book Day. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and yeah, have a good New Comic Book Day.